video it feels fitting to have this be the background. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven, and welcome again to the very unprofessional Gold3ncast. Welcome to the Gold3ncast. So today it's a bit of a different one. I say a bit of a different one. The reason why I thought it was fitting to have this screen be up, because this is going to be more like a podcast style talk thing. I got like 30 minutes before I got to go back to work, so we're just going to sit and just rant about, basically, you can see in the corner, bottom here, there, today's topics, which is WTF Xbox. Now, as many of you guys know, recently what happened was Xbox closed 4 studios. There was Arcane Austin, who was the maker of Redfall. Hang on, sorry, I want to make sure because I know there was 4 of them. So there was Arcane Austin, who made Redfall. There was Alpha Dog Studios, which was a mobile-focused developer who made a Doom spin-off. Wasn't super popular, but still really liked among the Doom community, from what I understand. Roundhouse, which is Roundhouse, which is going to basically be interpreted into ZeniMax. So they're going to be working on Elder Scrolls Online. So that studio shut down, basically merged, kind of like what Raven Software is with Activision, where they basically just make Call of Duty maps now. But Roundhouse is now going to be working on Elder Scrolls Online. And then the last one, the biggest one is Tango Game Studios, which made Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush. You know, a real big critical success. I think it was the biggest selling Xbox game of last year. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That studio's gone. Now, so you can see, if you're watching the video version of this or listening to audio, I'm currently wearing a PlayStation shirt, and I just threw on a Kirby toque, or beanie if you're American, because just what the frick, Xbox? This isn't even like a console war thing of like, Xbox sucks and here's why. Today's video is literally Xbox sucks and here's why. But it's not like our, console's better, we have better exclusives. Xbox is, back in 2013, many people know that they had a crap launch. They shot themselves in the foot with the Xbox One. Always need to be connected to the internet. I have my Xbox One right here. Always need to be connected to the internet. Even if I'm playing a disc game, it sucks. The originals, they got rid of it, thankfully. The original, they got rid of it, thankfully. You always need to connect active to it. Don't know why the shit that was. Like, I don't know what Xbox was thinking when they did it. Now, which does kind of suck, because honestly, the Xbox One is actually a pretty decent console. You can kind of see my little collection of Xbox One games there. I mainly got my Xbox One for, like, Forza and Halo were the 2 things I got my Xbox for, and I ended up getting a lot of other games for that system. I just got, like, just some random games, like, I'll be like at the game, like, for instance, I'm staring at my consoles right now, or at the games right now, like, I have, For Honor, on my Xbox One, because I think I was at the game store, and it was like, For Honor for the PS4 was on sale for $25, or there was an Xbox One version for, like, $15, so I'm like, oh, we'll get the Xbox One version, why not? But so they shut down these 4 studios. Now you're probably thinking, okay, maybe these studios messed up. Now, Arcane Austin, they released Redfall, which apparently was just a flop. Now, the worst part is there were people that were like, Redfall looks kind of cool. It's an online-only game, which sucks. I wish it had single player. I would play it if it had a single-player mode. Arcane Austin was working on single-player mode. The studio got shut down. Arcane Austin is done, and so is that single-player patch. It's never coming out. It'll never see the light of day. Now, this is where things get interesting, and we're gonna have some fun, a discussion. I have a video we're gonna watch together and we're gonna play, and it is a minute and 7 hours long. It's a minute and 7 seconds long. It is Xbox President Sarah Bond responding to a question about why Hi-Fi Rush's developer Tango Gameworks was shut down. This is just a little snippet of it. Now, this is where things get interesting. We're gonna watch this together. Okay, I'm just gonna boot it up. We're gonna watch this together. Just this little clip about why it was shut down, because I have not seen this yet, but I have heard things about people talking about this whole thing. There's a whole interview on it, but this is just a snippet that people are like, are you freaking kidding me? This is the part, if in 2013 Xbox shot themselves in the foot with a pistol, this is the part, this quote, this section right here, the best way to describe it, Xbox then came back, once their foot had healed and got their cast taken off from shooting themselves in the foot, came back with an RPG and shot themselves in the foot. It has literally gotten to the point, some people have gotten in Fallout 76 have decided to try to nuke and bomb Phil Spencer's base in the game. There was a guy I saw on TikTok, he's like, I just bought a PS5, I had to go trade in my Xbox and buy a PS5 because what Xbox just did is stupid and not allowed. I am not with this company at all, with this support at all, and I don't blame them. So, headphones on for a sec. Let's listen to what Sarah Bond has to say.
One of the things that was most upsetting both to Xbox gamers and to employees is that, one of the shuttered studios in particular just created a hit game, did really well on Game Pass in terms of engagement, and won a ton of awards. Shouldn't succeeding in that way ensure the future of a studio?
One of the things I really love about the games industry is it's a creative art form. And it means that the situation and what success is for each game and studio is also really unique. Like, there's no one size fits all to it for us. And so we look at each studio, each game team, and we look at a whole variety of factors when we're faced with sort of making decisions and trade-offs like that. But it all comes back to our long-term commitment to the games we create, the devices we build, the services, and ensuring that we're setting ourselves up to be able to deliver on those promises.
So you want to be able to deliver on those promises. You want to be able to bring games and creative art forms to Xbox. So you want to do what Tango Game Studios fucking did. You want to do what Tango Game Studios did, and you still shut them down. And this is, I gotta try to find it. I'm gonna look for it while we just continue talking. Because there was something that happened recently. Are they a verified person? I can't remember their name now. I wish I could sort by recently followed. Because, there was just... I'm going to grab the disc... I have it on Discord, actually. Hang on. So... open it up in a browser. Okay. Hi-Fi Rush's game project manager. So basically one of the higher-ups for Hi-Fi Rush, after the news came out, okay, the Hi-Fi Rush game manager then, actually, before I even talk about this, I want to show one more thing. Sorry, I'm going to show my full screen. It's going to be the full thing right here. Let's just Steven, just fill up your screen with this. There we go. Hi, I'm here. Look at this, okay? We need smaller games that give us prestige and awards, says Matt Booty, head of Xbox Game Studios, in a Microsoft town hall today. My response was, gosh, if only you didn't shut down the studio that gave you what you wanted. Exactly. If only you did not shut down a studio that gave you what you wanted. Okay. Sorry. Things are happening. There we go. You want a studio that will be willing to give you what you want. You want smaller games that will win you awards, that will win you prestiges, make you look like a bit of a better company. Now let's go to what Tango Studios' game director had to say. Literally after after Matt Booty said that, we need a game to give us prestige and awards. One of the game directors, developers, the game project manager of Tango Gameworks and Hi-Fi Rush posts this. Not enough? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 awards. That one right there, the flying lady, that's a game award. Hi-Fi Rush won a freaking game award. And still, not enough. Some of the studios I can kind of unfortunately understand. Like, they don't really make big hits. They're losing the company money. Hi-Fi Rush was also apparently considered a commercial, a critical, right? Critical? Yeah, like critics. And a financial success. And yet, they said no. Xbox also a few years ago said they want to get more to the Japanese market. They want to make more Japanese focused games, more JRPGs. They want to have a Japanese market. They had Tango Gameworks, which was their only Japanese studio. They said no. Shut them down. That's who made Hi-Fi Rush. You cannot make this crap up. Xbox, many people have speculated, and a lot of people have said this too. There was a podcast group that I follow called Kinda Funny. They made a thing called Can We Even Trust Xbox Anymore? And the main people on their team, Mike, Paris, and Greg, who support Xbox, are like, no, we can't. Right now, Xbox is on its way to becoming just a publisher. They're going to be a third-party publisher. Many people believe, so many people are like, buddy, in like 2 years, Xbox isn't even going to be in the console game anymore. They're going to be third-party marketing. Someone who chose to remain anonymous, who was an ex-worker, a former worker for Xbox, has actually said, we're called Xbox on the outside. On the inside, we're called Microsoft Gaming. They're not even called Xbox inside their own studio. Like, this company, Xbox is just, they shot themselves in the foot. And they built their way back up. They were doing pretty good. I like my Series S. Don't get me wrong. I prefer my PS5, but I like my Series S. And they still said, nah, boom, let's shoot myself in the foot again. And it makes a lot of people terrified. Like, a lot of people, like myself, like, I'm a big Forza guy. I'm a big Forza fan. I love Forza. Forza Horizon, favorite game series of all time. But a lot of us are like, turn 10. What's going to happen to them? Are they going to be allowed to make the next Forza game? They're also working on the new Fable. So if the Fable game, many people are like, well, if Fable flops, turn 10's gone, Playground Games will be gone, no more Forza, no more Fable, no more whatever. But as someone has made apparent, and so have I, it doesn't matter. They're under Xbox. They could make a successful game. They could make Fable, which somehow, and just say somehow, makes Xbox, we'll just say some wild number, $1 billion in revenue, right? The new Fable could drop. They can make $1 billion in revenue, like profit, $1 billion profit for Xbox. Xbox will still shut them down. As we've seen already, when they said, we want people to explore their creative ideas, come to us with creative ideas, make creative ideas, and we're going to shut them down. Xbox has done so many dumb things, and I'm not a fan of where they're heading. And a lot of people aren't. A lot of people are actually really annoyed and mad about Xbox right now. Like, and I don't blame anyone. That's the thing. I can't be like, come on, guys. You gotta give them a little benefit. No. Even Xbox people are like, no, we hate Xbox. Xbox had to stay relevant in the news somehow, and they did it in the worst way possible, honestly. Like, they saw that, they saw that PlayStation was getting a lot of flack in the news lately from their Helldivers thing. PlayStation went back on it, reversed it, kind of made it right, gave people a little bit of a scare, but also reversed it. And of course, a lot of people are like, well, it's because the corporation was losing money. Either way, they reversed it. Xbox did something you cannot reverse. You can't just reopen a studio. You can't say, yeah, no, we screwed up. You can't just reopen a studio. You can't. Thankfully, though, shout out to, I just recently saw a news article that said the Judas, whoever's making Judas, I can't remember, the ex-BioWare guy, his studio is looking to hire a lot of people. They're hiring a lot of people out of Arcane Austin because that's where his studio is based out of, Austin, Texas. So, I mean, people are still going to get jobs, which is good. And honestly, if I had to give a guess, I would say maybe Nintendo, because that's just the kind of style of games that they make. Nintendo, I could see probably picking up a few people from Tango Gameworks and be like, come work for us. Many people need to realize that, like a lot of people, and it gets resurfaced all the time, Satoru Iwata, from what he did back in 2013, when the Wii U flopped, he cut his salary in half to not lose any employees. And when people ask him why, he's like, if we lay people off because of a bad financial year, it's going to destroy the morale of the other employees, because maybe a friend of theirs or even a future partner or someone they really appreciated and liked working with is now gone. They're not going to be motivated anymore because they're gone. So we still are going to keep them to keep our high quality people so we can make good quality games. And guess what came out of that decision? The Nintendo Switch, the best-selling console in the world, came out of that decision from Iwata. So you could look at Iwata and be like, all right, we're going to cut the CEO's finances down. We're going to cut their salary to keep these people around, and we're going to see what happens. And you could end up like an Iwata. You could, honestly, Xbox could have done that. And for all we know, their next console could just blow the PS5, could even make PC gamers become console players. Like, Xbox could have had the opportunity to do that, but they didn't. They didn't. They just said, nope, screw that. It sucks. It really does. And I kind of want to maybe dive a little more into this. I'm going to try to contact some people, get some buddies in who are actually like more Xbox people than I am, like actually dedicated Xbox people, and have like a discussion on this. Have like an hour-long discussion on this, because Xbox, you were doing such good things too. But now it's made a lot of people worried for, like for me, Future Turn 10, Perfect Dark, like that game's going to come out. Well, if it's a failure, I think Perfect Dark is still under Rare. Rare could be gone. Freaking many people are scared because literally next week, I think, from the time of this recording, it's the 11th, I believe like next week or like on the 21st, Hellblade 2 comes out, and people are terrified for Ninja Theory, I believe is the company, is the developer. They're like, they're like, well, Hellblade better sell good if they want to keep it up. And someone kind of funny was like, dude, Hi-Fi Rush did phenomenal and that studio got shut down. Unfortunately, this could be Ninja Theory's last game. Double Fine as well. It could be Double Fine. Like, that could be it for Double Fine, the people who made Psychonauts. Just because of the stupid decisions that Xbox made. And someone on, I think it's Greg Whittaker is his name. He made a point on the kind of funny thing as well. He's like, 95% of people aren't even going to care. They're not going to worry about it because they're gamers and all they do is play games. They don't dive deep into the behind-the-scenes stuff like a lot of us do. They don't sit down and have these discussions worrying about the game design, the game direction, what studio's doing this, what studio's doing that, the layoffs, all that stuff. They don't really care about that stuff, and that's why companies are able to do most of this and just kind of get away with it, because not many gamers are going to care. Many gamers are going to, like 2 years down the road, be like, man, Hi-Fi Rush was really good. I wonder if they're going to make another one. Oh, the company that made them shut down. Oh, that sucks. Move on. Whereas the rest of us are going to be like, bruh, this is what happened. It's stupid. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to stop. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my stupid little rant about Xbox. But honestly, what the shit, Xbox? You guys you're something. That's the best way I'm going to say. You're something right now. Honestly, I was going to, like I said, when I'm recording this, I have to go to work later, and I was going to come home from work and play Forza or something. I just feel gross even looking at my bottom shelf of consoles, which where all my Xboxes are. I just feel gross even looking at them right now, honestly. Now, I know that technically I do have a PC, and this could be a Microsoft decision. It could have been a Microsoft decision, not an Xbox decision. But at the same time, Xbox is the one who made all these choices to make all these acquisitions, and then they're just allowing Microsoft to shut them down whenever they want. That's still not cool. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for listening to my rant. Thank you for coming to this little mini episode of the Gold3ncast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you guys think about Xbox. Because right now, Xbox is in hot water. Hot water. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Golden. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Peace.